Hello, everyone. I am Faith Godbold from A Touch of Faith. Thank you for watching the replay. Come on in, say something. It is day 26 of 30 Days of Lives, and I'm so excited to be back with you today. Today, we're going to dive into the world of Cricut making, and I'm going to create a custom order for some wedding decals. So I can't wait to see who joins us today. Make sure you let me know you're here, whether you're watching the live or on the replay. And I would love to see your city and state. So you know what we do at the beginning of every broadcast. So how are y'all doing? I hope you are having a fantastic Wednesday. And it's been a hot day today. It has really, I think, almost felt like 100 degrees. I did not check the temperature, but I know that with that humidity, y'all, it was close to 100 degrees. So what about you all in your cities? Let me know. What's the temperature like for you all today? And I see my mom is here. Hey, Mom, how are you? Miss Kathy has made it. How are you? So happy to see you all. And our perfect attendance number for today is 26. So if you want to drop that in the comments to let me know how long you've been here for this month. Oh my goodness, y'all. Do we really only have 4 days left? I cannot believe it. The time is going fast. It seems like just yesterday we were talking about getting started with this. So y'all come on in. Miss Kathy says it was 98 today. I believe it. Oh wow. Mom's car's temperature registered 102. I believe it, Mom. I could feel it. And like I told y'all, I think yesterday, I've been staying in. I go out walking first thing in the morning before the sun really comes out. And I've been staying in, working and doing things inside. So today I had a couple of errands to run. And I said, I'm not going to that heat. So after I had my morning walk, I ran my errands because I was refusing to see that heat today. Hey, Michelle says she is ready for fall. I am too, Michelle. I want the for fall because I really feel like before June 21st, y'all tell me you feel like the weather was cooler. And all of a sudden, as soon as summer came in, it was like, I'm here. And it was not bashful at all with the heat. Not at all. All right. So, y'all, guess what? I pulled out my Cricut machine today. And I love using my Cricut. I've actually taught some tutorials in the Creative Circle. And I had a custom order come in for one of our beautiful followers. She may even join us on the page. And if she does, I'll shout her out. But she has a wedding and she needed some vinyl decals for some wine glasses. And so I thought we could actually do this together. And that would be our live for today. So, hey, Simone is here. How are you doing, Simone? I've been missing you. I know you've been super, super busy. All right, y'all. So let me see first before we get started. I am going to bring this up and I'm going to see if I can share my screen with y'all. Let me try this. And that way y'all can see what I'm doing. Oh, wow, Michelle. Okay, I cannot wait to see that. And I hope y'all saw my post that I did on my page earlier today. If you did not, you'll have to go back and read it. But essentially, I did a short post. It said, you need to know your worth. And once you know your worth, you need to charge what you're worth. And I was reflecting on that because this is my 6th year as a wreath maker in business. And I was reflecting on how when I first got started, I was telling my story yesterday during my lunch meeting. I did not know what I was doing at all. And prior to having the help of some business coaches, I really wasn't charging what I needed to charge for my wreaths. And I look back now at how much I've grown from that. And I had a customer conversation 2 days ago. And Mom, I don't even know if I told you this conversation, but as we were talking, I was giving her an idea of how much my wreaths would cost based on what she wanted. And I could tell that that amount was a little bit above her budget. And I must tell you, in the past, that would have bothered me. But y'all, it didn't bother me at all because I know that I price my products based on what I put into them, my time what I really know it's worth. And so I share that with you to be a blessing, because I know that there are so many of you out there who are gifted and talented and you're doing all sorts of things. Just make sure you know your value. And then once you know that value, you need to ask for it. Okay. Yes, Simone, I am definitely enjoying my summer. Thank you for asking. All right, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and so let me see if I can bring. All right, so I've already come up with the designs right here. Yes, and let me say this too, Miss Kathy. I teach all of that in my private membership group, the business group. So if anyone needs any assistance or guidance with that, I'll be more than happy to help you learn those things. Okay. So these are the decals that I've already designed, y'all. And what I did just to make sure I had them fitting on the size that I would need, there are some templates that I can use. And let's see, I think I typed glass. Let's see what comes up. And look at there, there's some goblets. So I love this feature because I can see it before I actually use my material, if you will, to go ahead and cut that out. So we're going to cut two things today. We're going to have Mr. and then we're also going to do Mrs. And we're going to actually do this in a gold. So let's see if I can find more of a gold color. And they may not have an exact match, but I like to do that just to get an idea of what the color is going to look like. So to me, these are sort of in the gold family, not true gold, but there we go. That's close enough right there. So what do y'all think about that? And then let's go ahead and change this one as well, just so we can see it as a reference. So that's what we're going to get ready to cut. So I'm going to go ahead and turn my machine on first. And I don't normally keep my machine here, so I literally had to make a space for it. So we're going to turn it on. And it looks like I am going to need not very large at all. So I have my vinyl right here. So this is the Cricut brand. I use all sorts of brands. It just really depends on what I'm doing. Let's get some scissors so we can open this. So y'all see that beautiful gold? You're going to see it even closer in just a minute. Let me go ahead and open this up. How many of you all have a Cricut? I know Miss Kathy has a Cricut. Does anyone else? Or a cutting machine of any kind? And I know when I first ordered my Cricut many, many years ago, I literally ordered it with the intent of designing, let's see, I want to say signs and maybe shirts. I think my brother Matt taught me into doing shirts. I was leaning more toward signs. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot Simone is here. She has one too, because she told me that the other day. Absolutely, Michelle. There you go. One thing at a time. That's what I have learned. You'll know when it's time to do something else. All right. So we're just going to cut a piece large enough to accomplish this project. And that's all I'm going to do. So I am always trying to not be wasteful because I don't like wasting things. I'm literally only cutting what I need for this. And I like this little container. So can y'all see it? That's going to be beautiful, isn't it? So let me slide that back in. And the neat thing about this brand is it comes in a nice little tube that you can store. And that way you don't have to worry about where did I put it? And it literally goes in a drawer. You can put it in a drawer if you want to. Okay. So what do y'all think about that so far? All right. And I'm going to go just a little large to be on the safe side. It's better to go a little large just in case, even though I'm using my measurements here. Okay, so we have just a little piece. It looks like a lot on the screen, but it's not going to be very large at all. And then all I'm going to do is just get my mat here and get it ready. I'm going to place it down carefully. And I'm checking on my computer just to make sure everything looks the way that it wants. And then I think y'all saw me use this tool before. This is my brayer tool, just making sure it's on there. Good, which it is. Okay. All right. And then now we are ready. So this is what my screen looks like now. Let me go back to it. So it's telling me it's ready. So I've already placed it on my mat, just like so. Okay. And then there is a button at the bottom right here where I'm going to click continue. So I'm using my mat. I only need one copy of this. And that is all I need to do. So I'm going to load it right here. Hey, Melissa. Melissa's made it. I'm trying to reduce my screen a little bit, y'all. There we go. So I'm going to load it right here. Like using a printer. Okay. Let's click continue. And then it's going to find my machine. How are you doing, Melissa? And I don't think I need to pull this up, but I'm going to pull it just a little bit. So we'll give it a second to find my machine. And hopefully it'll find it quickly. And it did. And I need to change what I'm printing. So let's put it on vinyl. There we go. All right. And then at that point, all I'm going to do now is just press the load button right here. So it's prompting me to go ahead and press this button. And then you're going to hear it cutting. Okay. So let's go ahead and cut it. Yay. Melissa says she is doing well. Good, Melissa. And this will go pretty fast. So let me know what you think in the comments while it's doing this. Y'all, and it's done just that fast. How about that? That was pretty quick. All right, so let me unload it. And then now we are all done with this. Okay, so I'm just going to turn it off, slide it over a little bit out of my way. Okay. And so now we're going to just simply remove this. Now, a couple of ways you can do it. You can actually weed while it's here on the mat, but I like to go ahead and remove it. I'm going to just carefully remove it. I like to take extra care. Just like that. Now I have a surface where I can work. Okay. And then let's just get rid of the unnecessary part, because right now this is what you see. You can't really see it. Like, I'll zoom in a little. You can see where it's cut it, but you can't actually see it until I remove that we don't need. Okay. Go ahead and do that. And now I can see my extra. So y'all, like I was telling you, I don't like to be wasteful. So I have a little bit of like excess here. I'm going to save this. I can see that extra that I used. I can use that on a smaller project. Okay. All right. And then all we're going to do is just start weeding that unnecessary part. So keeping what we want to show, taking away what doesn't need to be there. And I like to just take my time with this. I think you saw me do this with the t-shirt. Remember that when we did Simone shirts actually for her giveaway. Yes, I know, right, Miss Kathy? And I actually put my scraps in a binder. I'll have to show that to you. All right, so this is what it's looking like now. It's almost finished. Look at there. Can you see how it's starting to look like something? So now I have a little bit more to remove. And depending upon the lighting, sometimes, and this is when I like my fine scissors at times, because, or my fine tweezers rather, because it helps me remove things. So I'm just removing those inside parts. But yeah, I don't like throwing anything away because I feel like it would be wasting, you know, so I'm that same way. All right, and then I'm looking right here. And I can't tell. I think that inside piece wants to come off. I need to look at that again. Actually, I think that one's a whole heart. I can't tell, y'all. I can see where part of it wants to come up. Let me try it and see before I remove it. Because we can always recut it again if we have to. Yeah, I don't think that one comes up. Let me look. I think it's supposed to, but I don't think it cut it to remove it. Let me go back to my screen here. And let's see. Let me look at it. I think, y'all, let me pretend like I'm going to cut it again, and I may cut that one over. It's just that little part where I want to make sure it cut the way that I want it to. And guess what? We could use that little scrap piece probably. All right, I'm going to cut that one again, y'all. Let's do it again. So does anyone else, Simone, do you keep up with your scraps too? And I think I want to do just that little piece. Let's look and see, y'all, because we don't have to do the whole thing. So let me cancel my screen for just a second. And it popped up over there, y'all, so I don't know what that was. All right, let's see if I can remove just the words so I can grab the heart again. And I'm going to bring my screen over here for just a minute so I can see it better. All right. So y'all, I won't see your comments for just a minute, okay? But y'all keep chatting away. I'll be back to the comments before you know it. Okay. So I think I'm going to undo that. All right, it's almost letting me do it. Now let's try it and see. And they have all of these new tools now. So I'm trying a new tool to see if it will let me, and it may not. Oh, okay, it took it away, but where did it go? Okay, that was not what I wanted. So y'all, I'm just going to do the whole thing because for whatever reason, it did not want to let me do it. Okay. They do. They really do, Simone. And before I cut it again, y'all, because I think I might just cut the hearts. If I can lift, I'm probably going to redo it. I'm just going to see if I can lift. Okay. So for whatever reason, that heart, it didn't cut like the other. So let me recut that like I wanted to. And it's weird because I think they're the same, but it's so strange. All right. So all I'm going to do this time, and I'll put you back over here so you can see. Since the heart for the princess did exactly what I wanted it to do, what I did is I pulled it apart just like this. And I'm going to just make the heart. And I changed it to a different color so I can see it. And I'm going to end up just pulling the heart off right there. All right. So the only thing I want is this one. I changed the color so I could see it. Oh, wait a minute. It took it apart. I don't want it apart. All right, hold on. Let me cancel that and put it back together first because we need it together, right? So let me just attach them back together like so. Okay, now we're ready. And we're going to use that little scrap piece, y'all, that you saw me pull off right there. All right, so let's put that right here. And that's what I love. If you are crafting and creating, there's always a way or a reason, like around something. You can always fix it. So never be afraid. It's kind of like with technology. Never be afraid. Okay. All right. So look, I'm using that little scrap piece. Hey, Jerry Midas, how are you? We are cutting some decals tonight. We're doing something a little bit different. All right. So I need to continue, and then it's going to tell me to load everything. So because I turned it off, it's just got to find it again. I'm doing well. Thank you. All right. So taking just a moment to find my machine here. And there it is. I'm going to go ahead and load it. And watch how fast, because it's only cutting that little heart right there. So it's going to go really, really fast. Okay, y'all ready? Make sure it has enough room, and it does. So look at how fast it's going. Like, it's already at 50%, y'all. Isn't that fast? All right, so we're going to go ahead and unload it. Now, if I'm going to leave it on this time. All right, so what I'm going to do, right, is I just need the heart off of it. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and remove this heart. And hopefully this one is right, the way that I want it to be. And y'all, I'm going to save the rest of this. So here I go again, saving. Okay. Little inside pieces, they must have been attached to something because they're on my hand now. All right, let's put my scrap there. Okay, now we're going to remove the excess, just like so. Let me go nice and slow and take my time because I don't want to remove the part that I need. So what are y'all doing right now? What were y'all doing before I went live? So I've had this for a while. You've just never seen me probably use it on camera. But this is my machine that I use when I'm making my shirts. Y'all is trying to lift the part of the heart that I need. So hold on, let me put that back down. There we go. Like heart, they're right. Look, we got plenty of gold vinyl. We'll cut it again if we have to, right? Okay. It's trying to give me a hard time. Oh, wow. You went to the pool. That sounds fun. I know that was fun. All right, now I need my little scissors for just a moment to trim this little piece off. Why it didn't come off, I don't know. But that's what these little scissors are for. Okay. And then now let's remove the inside of the first heart. And even though I did nothing different on this one, y'all, it didn't cut as easy as it did on that first one. But we're making it work. Okay, remove the first one. Oh, okay. So that was good. You were able to do it today. I'm glad y'all did that. I really need to get my tweezers, y'all. They're over there. I have an extra pair. I need to go get them. But I think I got it. Okay, y'all. So what we're going to do now, let's get some transfer tape. And I don't throw anything away. And I think I just cleaned up, didn't I? Hold on, let me get my old transfer tape. All right, you're asking Melissa a question. She'll have to answer that, right? All right, so let's get a little piece here. I just want a little piece. So the other day I decided I was going to clean up my drawer. So I don't even know where I put all of my scraps. Whose words, Mom? My words? All right, so I'm going to use just a little piece of this. I hope it's not my words. Okay, so I'm going to cut just enough of this so I can grab hold to the hearts. Okay, so we have our hearts right here, just like that. And this is me doing a little, you know how sometimes you have to do a little operating on your project. So I'm doing a little operating. Yeah, that's what I was wondering too. What words? Okay, so once I do that, y'all, I was able to lift those hearts off. See that? And then now I'm going to replace them back above the mister. And I can kind of see where the original cut was. So I'm going to aim for that general direction, just like so. What sport are y'all talking about? I don't even keep up with sports, so y'all have to tell me. All right. And look, y'all, I'm rolling it off carefully. Oh my goodness, we did it. So look at there. Now it's all done. Look at that. What do y'all think? Isn't that cool? Okay. The only thing I want to do now is make it so my customer has a way to put these on her glasses. So let's go ahead and separate these two. Just like so. Basketball, I should have known. I started to say that. All right. Let's see, y'all, which one I want to use here. I'll use this one. This is my brand new roll. Okay, so we're just going to cut a piece of this to match our paper. So there's one for the mister. And then let's do one for the Mrs. Who else watches basketball? I know my brothers used to keep up with the sports when we were younger. I probably tolerated it because they watched it. I didn't keep up with it for myself. All right, y'all, let me close my window. It's getting dark already. I'm not used to being live when it's dark. So yay, we're trying a different time too, aren't we? And I'm glad we are, because y'all, we're going to do a live sale tomorrow on some supplies that I have. I'm making room for more supplies. So we are going to do a live sale on some wreath signs. And these are signs that you can decorate and put on a wreath, or you can just hang them as a standalone decoration. So what do y'all think about tomorrow at 8:00 p.m. Eastern? Tell me what y'all think about that, because that's what I was thinking we would do for our live tomorrow. So let me know what you think. Okay, Mom, you had to go out and come back in. I'm glad you figured it out. So that will be a live sale tomorrow. I know you will, brother. You can check us out later on the replay. Y'all, taking this little transfer paper, and I'm going to carefully lay it down just like so. Yeah, and I've discounted all of my signs up to almost 50%. So I want to make room for some new inventory. And I said, you know what? I'm going to be a blessing to you all. So we're going to have a huge live sale tomorrow. You'll be able to shop in the comments. And I think I'm going to get my mom to help me out. So it's going to be fun, and I'd love to have you come on board. All right, y'all. So see, now it's ready to go. So that when she's ready to put it on the glasses, all she'll do is literally, and I'm not going to do the whole thing, but she'll start rolling it off. See right there? And it comes right off of the paper. Let me zoom in so y'all can see. And if she's watching, this will show her how to do it too. So see, she'll be able to lift it. She probably already knows how to do it. But see how the letters are coming off with the paper. And I know y'all, there's a glare a little bit. So yeah, so first one done. So that's the Mrs. Let's zoom in down here. so you can see me do the last one. So there's the Mrs. all done. Okay. And then now let's do the Mr. So if you need decals for anything, y'all, that's what this is for. And I've put them on planners before. Like I used to love to have a decal on my calendar. You can put them on your car windows, all sorts of things. In my old studio, I had one on my wall behind me. I had my business name on the wall. All right, so y'all, I was lifting up the transfer tape right here, just like so. And then all I'm going to do is just lay it on top so that she has a way to get it off of the paper, just like that. And let me trim off this excess, just like so. All right, so let's see if I can show you down here. So like I said, once again, when she's ready to place it on her project, which is for her, the goblets, if you were getting something for your planner, or if you want a car, like on your rear mirror, your back mirror, what you would do is you take that transfer tape just like this. And when you're ready, see how you just start lifting it just like so. And it starts coming up. See that? I'm releasing it from the paper. And then you can take it to whatever your project is. Oh, I love it. Miss Kathy says she struggled for a while, but kept practicing. Yeah, you just have to practice. So there we go, y'all. Look at there, Mr. and Mrs. And isn't that gorgeous? Look at those. So these are going to be placed on some wine goblets. But I could certainly design any decals that you all need. All right, what do y'all think about that? So we did something a little different. And yeah, so we are going to do our live sale tomorrow at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern. I want to give my mom time to do her live that she does over on YouTube. So let's plan for 8 o'clock p.m. All you need to do is just bring the device, be ready to comment. And I pulled all of the inventory today. So we'll go through them. I'll tell you how much the cost is, the reduced cost, and I'll show you an actual product. I'll have it here for you to see, and I'll give you some ideas of how you can use it. And again, you don't have to add it to a wreath. I have some signs where I've just decorated them maybe with a little bow, and you can hang that. You don't even have to add a bow. You can just literally hang it on your door or wall and have a piece to decorate your home with. Okay. All right, everyone. So that's all I have for us today. Also, don't forget about our workshop. It's coming up next month, July 11th through the 13th. We're having our online summer workshop. It's the Summer Splendor Crafting Extravaganza, only for $15 for those 3 days. You're going to have wonderful tutorials taught by me. I'm going to provide those supply lists for you with high quality materials. You have access to all the vendors that I use. I will even provide time for Q&A. If you have any questions during the lives or even on replay, because you'll have these videos to watch forever, you'll be able to go back and ask questions and utilize the content. So for $15, you can sign up for just the workshop only, or if you want to check out Faith's Creative Circle, you can pay for the workshop $15, but it's $5 for your first month of Faith's Creative Circle. So I'm going to put that link in the comments for you. Oh, Simone, thank you so much. And we are doing a drawing for the first 10 to sign up. Your names will be entered in a giveaway, and I'm going to give away a custom sign that I'm going to create. So I look forward to sharing that, and we're going to have some surprises. That's all you'll have to tune in and join us for this live event online next month. I'd love to have some of you check it out. And we've had so many signups so far, and I'm so excited about it. So I thank God for giving me the opportunity to use my gift and teach others. And that's truly a blessing to me. And I enjoy coming here, spending time with you, creating and sharing what the Lord has given me. Okay. So the link is in the comments. Mom, if you're still here, will you pin that? And that way we can easily find it. So it's faithsclassroom.com. Let's go ahead and also add it to our screen so you can see it. And that way you don't have to hunt for it. So there it is right there, faithsclassroom.com, in case I didn't say it. And that will take you to the workshop that we're having next month, July 11th through the 13th. All right. Anything else, y'all? And I know that you all did not hear me on Facebook announce our subscribers. So let me go really fast. I want to see if it changed. Miss Kathy, I'm going to say they gave me a reason, but I didn't quite understand it. So I'm just making sure that everything I say, they're good with. I'm going to say it like that. So no, I really don't. And I'm still waiting to get a response. So I'm kind of monitoring, if that makes sense, in the meantime, and I'll have to tell you more about that. But no, it was the strangest thing. I really did not get it at all. All right, y'all, it doesn't look like it changed. So I'm going to post. Oh, it did actually change. All right, so looks like we grew by 1 from yesterday. So here we go, y'all. Can we clap? Thank y'all so much for your support. I really appreciate it. That's all I'm going to say. Thank you. All right, so we are building, we are working, and I appreciate it. Yeah, that's how I felt, Miss Kathy. My mom and I, we talked about it. I was calm, but my mom was probably feeling what I should have been feeling at that moment. So we came up with some strategies and some things, but yeah, so that just makes me remember that this is not mine. I'm borrowing it. And so I really do think it's so important to have a way to stay in touch with your audience. If you are not on my subscription list, I know several of you on this live are, I encourage you to join my mailing list. Let me see if I can grab that real quick. And here's what I'm going to do so I don't have to go look it up. Go to faithlinks.com, scroll down, and you will see mailing list. If you're not on my mailing list, would you just take a minute and join? That way, in case anything ever happened, I still have a way to reach out to you. And that's all I'm going to say on that too. Yes, Miss Kathy, I know. I think I did after it was all kind of, when things kind of settled and, you know, I was reflecting and thinking about it. I think I did not as much as I probably should have, but I kept calm. And I told my mom, I said, okay, Mom, will you pray? So we literally prayed. So yeah. Yeah. And we are on YouTube too. So if anything ever happened, there we go. All right. Oh, good. Good, Miss Kathy. I figured you probably did. Yep. So I appreciate my mom for being on it because she knew something was going on, right? Okay. All right. Anything else? Let's see. So tomorrow we'll be back. What is tomorrow? Oh, I already told you. Tomorrow is Thursday. So we'll be back tomorrow at 8 o'clock. For day 27, we're doing a live sale. This will be our second time doing one. We haven't done one in a long time. So I've been busy working and getting everything ready to go. I will have a link for you to register just so I can keep everything organized for me, make it easier on my end, and also for my mom, who's going to hopefully help me. And it'll be just an easy way for you to shop. So you'll shop tomorrow with us, okay? I know, right? That's what I appreciate. Mom definitely will. The apostle will pray. All right, y'all. This has been so fun. Hey, I already ate dinner. I was trying something different today because normally I go live and then I eat. So I said, let me see what it's like to eat and go live. So today was my practice. So I feel too stuffed. I thought, usually after I eat, I want to sit back and relax. But, this is not so bad. So this will sort of be like what tomorrow is like. Okay. All right, everyone. So I will see you back tomorrow at 8 o'clock p.m. I'll put a post on my page after I get off of this just to let everyone who may not have been on the live know that we are having our live sale tomorrow. Okay. But I look forward to seeing you all. Thank y'all so much for your support. And since my brother is here, let's go out with his theme song that he created for me. Okay. Have a wonderful, blessed night. I love y'all so much. Bye, everyone.